Hello GelMoment ladies and lovers. I am an independent distributor. My name is Stasia Kosar, and I am going to be doing a demonstration of how to apply chromes today. So I've got a freshly cured manicure using Weekend Getaway. On my left hand I've used Underwater Haze for my ring and thumb, and on my right hand I've used Smoky Sky for my ring and thumb with the Weekend Getaway for the remainder fingers. For my products I've got pulled out today, I've got our nail cleansers. I've just used our Fortify and Almond Quench Spa. I'll use the Almond Quench after. I've got Milky Way, Spectrum, and Nebula for our chromes. And then I've got a couple of our creativity set tools laid out aside. And of course I've got clearly Frisky and Captivate. I'll also do a top coat application today. And I've got our professional lamp. So to get started, you must always have a freshly cured polish. That can be in any color. You can also use a coat of clearly Frisky or also champagne toast, but the polish must be freshly cured. So I have just freshly cured our manicure within the last about 5 to 10 minutes there. So I was gonna start with using, this is Spectrum, our Spectrum Chrome. I'm going to use it on my Underwater Haze finger. So our chromes come with a little applicator brush similar to a makeup applicator. It's nice and easy to use. I find that it's easiest to use the product that's just in the lid here. So you'll just gather up a bit of product and then you just start applying onto your freshly cured manicure. Actually, I'm going to do it on my middle finger here. So I find it easiest to just sort of start rubbing in circles here. So you just kind of circle rub here, make sure to get your capped fingertip there. Just cure all over there. Perfect. I've got our nail cleansers just here to the side. I've already got one opened up because I will just wipe the side of my nail with our cleanser so that there's no extra product on the sides there. The Spectrum, similar to the Milky Way, really picks up whatever kind of colors underneath, so it kind of is giving a really beautiful gray sort of shine, but also very iridescent. And then I was going to use the Nebula Chrome on my index finger. Same thing, I've just got my applicator brush here. I find it's easiest just to pull a little bit of your chrome right out of the top, give it a little tap. You don't want too much extra. And then again, on a freshly cured manicure, you're just giving a little in circles. Brush all around your nail there. And again, I find it's easiest just to work in a circular motion when applying your chromes. That way you're sure to get all of it, because if you were to go up and down, you could potentially miss some since it could be streaky. And then just make sure to cap your nail just as if you would with a polish. So once you're done there, you can see it's nice and blue. Just set it to the side. I'm going to use my cleansing wipe again just to clean up any extra around my finger because I don't want it to get cured. And then I was going to use our Captivate Top Coat. Remember always to roll, not shake our polishes so that there's no bubbles. I love the Captivate Top Coat. It's just beautiful. It really picks up whatever kind of color you've got underneath. And similar to like all our polishes, you just put a very nice thin coat. I like to kind of, with the beautiful sparkles, make sure that they're sort of applied all over the finger. So our Captivate Top Coat is our top coat, so no Clearly Frisky needs to go on top. But for our chromes, all of the chromes are coated either with a coat of Clearly Frisky, or like I mentioned, you can also use Champagne Toast to top coat the chromes, because the chromes do need a top coat finish. So just a very nice full coverage of your Clearly Frisky on both nails. Also making sure to cap your nail as if you would with your regular polish. And I don't need one on my top coat because that is our top coat there. Just pull my and cure my fingers there as well. And then I was also going to do a mix. I was going to use some Weekend Getaway mixed with our Nebula Chrome, so to kind of give it a bluey gray color, because you can actually use the chromes mixed with our colors to give a really beautiful shine, but also a bit thicker of a look, or a bit less shine, I suppose, when you are applying it directly into a color onto the nail. So I was going to apply that onto my right hand once that's done curing, and I'll be using some of our creativity set. So you can see now those are all completely dried and cured. So I'm just gonna put a glob. I'm just doing a nail, so a glob there should be more than plenty. And I'm going to just actually use our brush here. It's just sort of picking it up. I don't want to get too much. And just give it a little mix here. It's already, you can see, kind of turned the brush a little bit blue. I'm going to apply it on my middle finger here, giving it a beautiful, really kind of iridescent blue glow with a beautiful sparkle kind of all through. Actually, I think I'm going to apply it on my Smoky Sky as well to sort of give it that beautiful blue glow all over. And because the chrome's actually now in a polish, I don't need to coat it with a Clearly Frisky. It is already being cured with using the color, so I don't need an additional color. So you can see there I've applied 2 chromes on those nails. I've got our beautiful top coat Captivate there, and then I will show you what our final look with our mix of Nebula and Weekend Getaway turns out like. And you can use any chrome with any color to actually mix and apply the polish directly onto the nail, and it just gives it a really beautiful kind of shine without being quite as bright or as shine as the chromes are. So then you can see here just a really beautiful kind of subtle blue sparkle throughout the nail there. And that was my tutorial doing applications of chromes and also using our Captivate Top Coat. Thank you for watching.